Hey everyone, I'm Linda Monroe, and today I want to talk about what to do with your virtual parties before the party starts. We are going to help you have an amazing party so that more people want to book with you, join your team, and become loyal customers of yours. So, before your party starts is going to set the tone for what your customers and guests and your hosts can expect when they have a party with you. So it's a really good idea to set everything off on a good foot, and that's just going to help you have an awesome party throughout. What's really important is to set up your party well before the actual party begins. You want to give your host plenty of time to get all of her friends invited into the group, get everyone interacting, so that when the content starts, you already have this really great feeling going on. Your host isn't like stressed out from the inviting process, and your guests have already taken some time to get to know each other in the group and getting to know you as well. I like to create my Facebook parties about 3 days before the party is actually going to start. If you need help on how to actually set the group up, or how to incorporate your apps like Post My Party and how to link your business page to your Facebook parties, then you'll want to check out this video here. I'll also link it down in the description so that you can check it out after this video. So this isn't a video on host coaching, so I'm not going to share with you the messages and things like that I will use for my host to help her get a really great attendance for her parties. And I'm not going to dive into that. I will have a video for you on how I host coach my parties. But for now, I just want to talk about what you're doing with the actual party. So like I said, 3 days before, I'm creating the party and I'm getting my host started with inviting. And the whole time, it's really important that you maintain a attitude of excitement with this, right? Because this is supposed to be really fun. So I would just really encourage you to look at this through the lens of fun when your guests are arriving, when people are asking you questions, and when you're working with your host. Once you've got your Facebook group up and running and connected to everything, the first thing that I like to do is to delete all of those posts that are going to pop up in your Facebook group that say things like, we've linked this to Post My Party, we've linked it to the page, just because it creates a lot of clutter. So I just like to go in and delete this. And then I want to preload some content into the group so that as people are invited and they hop into the group, they see things that are going to get them excited about the content that's to come. If this part is blank, or it's just littered with comments or littered with posts like the description has been updated, this isn't very exciting for your guests to look at. So I like to preload content that is all focused on getting to know my guests and them getting to know me. It's really fun. So the first post that I like to put in there is a family photo of me and my family and a description of myself, like my lifestyle, my kids, and where we live and all of that, because that just helps them to see me as a normal person, which I am, right? But with the world of digitization of everything, sometimes it can be hard to build a personal connection with someone. So I'm always looking for ways to be able to do that in my parties. And not only am I posting a family photo of myself, I'm also encouraging guests to post a family photo of themselves. So the second post that I like to include in my preloaded content for my party is a Pampered Chef status post. So I want to know who in my group is brand new to Pampered Chef, who is obsessed with Pampered Chef, who has kind of heard of it and things like that. So I love to use this post right here. I've been using this post for probably a year. I just love how interactive it is. It gives people the words to say. You might include something like, if you are obsessed or dabbled with Pampered Chef, what's your favorite product? And just give the opportunity for the guests to share a little bit about their experiences. So the third thing that you're going to want to make sure that you include in your preloaded content is information about a giveaway that you're going to do in the party. Now, this is totally optional, but I am here to tell you that this is what I feel the most successful element of my party. When people know that every time that they interact with a post or play one of the games that I have going on or share, that it increases their chances of earning a prize from the party, that really gets the ball rolling with the engagement. And the more that people are engaging in your posts, the more Facebook goes, hey, everyone in this group is really loving this content, clearly because they're interacting. The more that people are going to see and be involved in the group, and the more fun that they're going to have, which is just going to have, it's just going to mean more success for your host and for you. So I love doing the giveaway. You don't have to give away the whole store. Here's the post that I use that kind of explains the ways that they can get in on it. And of course, throughout the party, I will have bonus opportunities for them to earn a bunch of tickets, things like asking me questions about the business, joining my VIP group, and things like that. So my party is usually between 3 and 5 days. I kind of bounce around just based on what I'm enjoying with my parties, what I'm noticing with guests. So I'm really flexible in how I treat my content, but I do like to post 1 or 2 days of, again, getting to know you post just to kind of add posts to the party. So for instance, if you're setting up, I'm just like making this as an example. If you're setting up your party on Wednesday and that's when your host starts inviting, but your party doesn't start until Saturday, you're going to want to fill in the rest of those days with engagement posts. And engagement posts really are just posts that you put in the party. Maybe it's a graphic, almost actually probably 99% of the time it's a graphic where the guest can comment down on the post. It's not enough to get them to like or love or anything like that. You really want them to leave a comment that's authentic. So I like to put something like this, a fun things about your consultant post that just, again, gets them to know me and maybe some of my quirks, maybe some of my unique characteristics. And I also love it when my guests share this about themselves. I found out the juiciest information about people on this, and it's hilarious. So it's a lot of fun. Another post that I love to use for this is name a food that's famous in your area. I have learned so many amazing foods through this post. And again, it just really gives me this great opportunity to connect with the people in my party. And we haven't even started the content yet. So you know that by doing this, people are going to be in my group, super excited. And so when I drop that amazing content, they're already excited, right? I don't have to warm them up. Once I have the meat of the party going, they're already warmed up and ready to go. And really, a lot of this is kind of like if you were having a party in your home. As soon as guests walk into the house, you're not like, hey, check out this mandolin, right? No, you're getting to know them. You're introducing yourself. You're seeing where they're from. Like maybe they're like, oh, I just got here from after soccer practice, whatever. So you do have that warm up period when you're doing an in-home party, where, you know, everyone's kind of sitting around, but you don't really have that with this. So we want to create that atmosphere by using these strategies. You're going to want to make sure that everyone who comments on these engagement posts gets a reply from you. Again, this is just a really smart way to build rapport with your future customers or future hosts or future team members. So never waste an opportunity to directly communicate with guests in your party. And I just like to set some time at the end of my day to go in and respond to comments on my pre-party posts and also parties that I already have running. So you're going to want to get in the habit of setting aside time each day and responding to comments, both before the party starts and after the party is already going. I hope this is really helpful. I do have videos coming up with what to do during a party and what to do after a party to wrap things up. So definitely look for those videos. I'll try to tag them in the video and put them in the description down below so that you can just go right to those. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any concerns or if you have any tips for us, because we're always learning how to improve our party experience. So thanks again so much for watching. If you want more content like this, I would highly encourage you to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on anything that I have coming out in the future. So good luck with your parties, and I'll talk to you guys soon.